Let's make fidget toys out of squishies from the Dollar Tree.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
What's up, guys? It's Doctor Squish, in case you were confused about where you were today. If you are new here, welcome. Grab a helmet. You probably will need it. Okay, today I am going to be making fidget toys, but I've done that before. Lots of channels do that, but I am going to be doing a little bit of a
squishy makeover,
so to speak. I have some pretty crappy squishies from the Dollar Tree.
The $1.25 tree.
I don't like them. They're not great. They're not good. They're cheap squishies, foam squishies, but I bought them going, you know what? I can make these better. I want to make fidget toys out of my squishy toys. So I have three $1.25 tree squishy. I actually might have bought them before. They actually might just be $1. Go me. And I'm going to make each one into a fidget toy. Let's go! Okay, we're going to start off by making a cracking squishy with this little rainbow. I really do not like this squishy. The colors aren't even in the right order, and it's only 4 ugly colors. So I'm going to start off by painting a primer layer with this white paint so I can put the other paint on later. And after it dries, I'm going to cut straight up the middle with my really sharp scissors. I'm just going to cut like a slit so that I can put in the cracking part. I'm using my sharp blade to kind of open up the pocket. Now I'm going to put these 3D paints on. Oh boy, it looks like I'm really going to need a lot of layers. Even though I started with the white primer, it's just not coloring very well. I wanted to do these like pastel rainbow colors, pink, gold, teal, and lavender. I thought it'd be really cute, but I'm obviously going to need a lot of layers. I'm going to use this iridescent 3D paint to do the clouds, just kind of poofy clouds, pretty clouds, kind of swirl it around with the bottle and not use the paintbrush. I think that'll look cute. And actually, after this dries, I think I'm going to do the same thing on the rainbow itself. And that's what I did. So it's dry and you can see it's got a little more texture. I just went along because it covered better than with the paintbrush. So now that it's dry, you can see that going along with the paint and not the paintbrush actually covered much better. It looks pretty cute. Okay, now it is time to make the cracking fidget. I'm going to use this measuring tape from the dollar store. I've used this before and these edges are pretty sharp. So first I'm going to measure exactly how much I need. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but you can cut a measuring tape just with your regular scissors. It's just really sharp, so you need to round the edges so it doesn't cut right through your squishy. I'm just going to stick it in there and yep, it's going to pop and crack just like I want it to. So now I'm going to glue the edges together, and I know you guys have heard not to use hot glue on squishies, but this is fabric hot glue. They are literal hot glue gun sticks that are made for fabric, so it works perfect for your squishies. I'm going to do this little by little so that I can make sure to line up the squishy edges. So I'm just going to be really patient, going along with my hot glue gun little by little and squishing it together. The cool thing about a hot glue gun, no pun intended, the awesome thing about a hot glue gun is it sets pretty fast, so I don't have to wait. And it cracks so perfectly. Oh, it's really soft. It's still a squishy. Nice, soft, squishy clouds, but it cracks really well. Let's take a listen. So I'm actually really pleased with how this turned out. It turned out pretty much exactly the way I was hoping. Really cute squishy. Okay, I am obsessed with these like cracking fidget toys. I love these things. I have made them before. I have bought them before, but this one is so cute. I really wish it wasn't like super textured, but that paint just wouldn't cooperate. So look. It's perfect. It's squishy, still super squishalicious, and it's poppy. It's cracking. I actually think that the squishy itself is still really cute. It looks a lot better than the weird rainbow that it had the wrong colors in the wrong order. And this is a really cute one. I like this. So first squishy fidget, a success. I think this turned out super duper cute. And I can't wait to make the next one. The next one is going to be something a little bit different. Let's make a dimple out of a mermaid. So we have this mermaid squishy, and she is cute enough, but I absolutely hate that she's just all one color. Like her hair and her tail and everything is all the same pink. So I thought that she looked like she was holding something, and I cut this dimple, or I pried this dimple out of this pack of simple dimples that I got from Five Below. I just used like a screwdriver to get it out very carefully. I think that if I cut a hole in her tummy, it'll look like she's holding the dimple. So I'm just going to draw a circle about the size of my dimple on the front and go around with my scissors just all the way around the hole, and do the same thing on the back because I'm going to need a way to pop the dimple in and out, and go around with my sharp scissors. Then I'm going to cut up the side seam of the mermaid so that I can make a bigger pocket and get all the foam out. Now I'm just deepening the cuts in the front and the back so that I can pull out all the extra foam, because I want to be able to pop the dimple from the front to the back. I'm also going inside the pocket and I'm cutting out all the extra foam in the front so that the dimple will sit flush up against her tummy. I want it kind of as close to the front as I can get it, and it actually took a lot of working to get it exactly where I want it, but now it seems like it's going to work. I'm going to glue the dimple inside with this clear adhesive sealant. You cannot use regular hot glue or super glue on silicone. It just won't stick, so you have to use a silicone bond. I'm just going to really carefully go around the edges. You don't want to ever get this stuff on your skin, and I'm going to carefully place it inside, and then I'm going to go all around the edges with the silicone bond to make sure it's really secure, and it has to sit for 24 hours. Now that it is all in there, let's see. Yep, it pops perfectly. It's going to work. I'm so excited. So now I just need to glue the sides with the hot glue, same as the other one. Look, it works perfect. So I'm just going to carefully go around the edges just like I did on the rainbow with the hot glue to glue her together, and then we can get working on painting. She's still so squishy, and it's going to work so great. I'm so excited. This is working better than I thought. I just hate her paint job, so let's do something. I wanted to kind of make her eyes bigger and more kawaii, but this Sharpie absolutely is not working, so I abandoned the Sharpie, and I'm just using paint to kind of freehand bigger eyes and some cute little eyelashes on her. I think she's gonna look so cute. And then I'm gonna do a little mouth, some extra pink, and some blush on her cheeks, just to kind of make her a little cuter than she was. She was kind of plain before. Then I wanted to use this sparkly 3D paint on her hair. So I'm just kind of going around the same way I did the clouds on the rainbow and make her some hair texture on the front. I'm going to use this iridescent 3D lavender to put on her bikini. I wish I had some real seashells to kind of glue on the front. That'd be really cute too, actually. I'm going to paint this green on. This is not the green I want for her tail. This is kind of like the primer so that so much pink won't show through, because I am going to use kind of an iridescent teal color on her tail. I'm just going to go back and forth on her tail to kind of make it look like a real tail, and then kind of use a polka dot kind of motion to make the scales, just following along with the scales that were already on her squishy, and then just using the tip of the paintbrush to paint in the little kawaii white dots in her eyes. It took 24 hours for her to fully dry, and I actually did not do the back. I know, guys, so professional, but I'm so impatient. I didn't want to wait for it to dry. But the dimple works so well. Oh my gosh. Listen. It works. I'm so happy. She's still squishy, still perfectly squishy, and she's really cute. A lot cuter than she was before, in my opinion. I'm just super pumped that the dimple part actually works. I think that's really neat. I do probably need to go in and paint the back of her. I'm too impatient. Okay, so honestly, I didn't know how this one was going to turn out. It was like touch and go there for a lot of the whole time. But it ended up working out. Now, she could get painted a little bit better. I still see some pink in her, but let me hear that dimple. Right? I thought it looked like she was holding the dimple, but Little Squish pointed out it looked like she was holding in her insides and wanted me to make her a zombie mermaid, which also might have been adorable. I don't know, but I just painted her. I think she's cute anyway. Second Fidget squishy from the Dollar Tree. A success. Perfect. Okay, my last one I'm really excited about because I have a Narwhal squishy. It reminds me a lot of the really expensive I Bloom Billy and Millie squishies, but it was from the Dollar Tree. And I am going to make a bubble tea squishy belly narwhal. Boba narwhal! I am so excited. Let's go make a squishy fidget squishy narwhal boba bubble tea squishy narwhal. Let's do it. For our last fidget, we're going to use this super cute narwhal. He is cute, but he's just from the Dollar Tree, and I think we can do better. I think I'm going to make a bubble tea squishy belly narwhal. This is going to be so cute. So I'm going to draw a circle on his belly where the squishy is going to come out, and I'm using my sharp blade just to cut all the foam out of that hole and to open up a pocket inside. I took my time and removed a lot of foam to make room for the little squishy we're going to make in there. But before we do that, we got to prime him with some white primer paint. Hold up, what happened? Okay, guys, obviously I forgot to turn my camera on when I painted him with the milk tea colored paint and cut off his horn. So I cut off his horn so that it would look like a bubble tea straw, and I'm just going to paint that black. So I'm going to do my best to make sure the camera is on for the rest of the time. So professional around here. So I'm just going to freehand on some really cute features like these really big eyes and a little cute mouth. He's going to smile. And then I'm just going to paint a lot of bubbles, a lot of tapioca pearls, boba, whatever you call them. So I'm just going to paint a lot of boba, some really, really cute stuff. And I think he looks great. After that is dry, I can paint on some of the features to make it look a little cuter. Put in some little white dots in his eyes, and I'm going to put some highlights on all of the boba. It's a little tedious, but I think it's going to make it look so cute. And once it's all dry, I was absolutely correct. He's adorable. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. I am so happy with how he's turning out, but it is time to make the squishy. So I'm just going to put a squishy inside here. I think a little one, I think just the size of the balloon. So I'm not even going to blow it up. I'm just going to do like half a pump so that it'll stay open in there. I got these cute little boba from Elle Belle Slimes. They're just boba charms if I can actually get them in the machine at all. Kind of little beads. I'm going to put a little bit of water, and I'm going to use these mica powders to try and make a tea color, just like a tiny bit of the copper and a tiny bit of the bronze, and mix that up. And I think that's going to be a pretty good tea. I think that's going to be a really good bubble tea color. So let's go ahead and get that off the machine. I just need to pump it so that I can put the stopper in and get it off of the squishy machine. And take a look. That looks pretty cute. I'm going to put the clip on. I want as much air out as possible. And let's see. Okay, that's really cute. I wish you could see the tapioca pearls, the boba, a little better, but it's still pretty cute. So I think this is going to work. The clip is going to be too big though, so I'm going to tie this curling ribbon really tightly right underneath the clip so that I can take the clip off and put it inside the squishy. So, yep, that's going to be perfect. Look at that perfect little tea squishy. I love it. I am seeing that this is not quite a big enough pocket I've made, so I took out a whole lot more of the foam inside the foam squishy with my scissors, and now it's exactly perfect. So I'm just going to go along really carefully and glue the sides. I don't want to get any of that hot glue on the squishy. And you guys, he turned out so well. Okay, first squish. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. He's so perfect. I cannot believe how well he turned out. Look how cute he is. When I tell you I would pay good money for a store-bought squishy like this, I am not kidding. He's adorable. I love boba narwhal, and this one is really, really cute. I've never made like a squishy belly squishy before, so this turned out even better than I thought it would. Once again, I didn't know how this one was gonna turn out. Like, in the middle of the crafting, I'm going, this might not work. But he did. Look at how cute he is. Oh, he needs a name. You guys, so the eye bloom one is named, the blue one's named Billy, and the pink one is Millie. What is this guy? I don't know. He's so cute. Oh, I wish that you could see the pearls better. That mica powder actually makes a really kind of strong color in the water, but oh, you can see him. I actually love him. I am so incredibly proud of my little boba narwhal. His little straw is so cute. I think he turned out so much better than I ever imagined he would. Look at all his boba. I actually love them all. I love the rainbow. I love my poppet mermaid. And I love my squishy boba narwhal. So which one of these was your favorite? I'm really impressed impressed with how they all turned out, and they weren't that difficult. Now, they weren't easy. But they were simple, if that makes any sense. So it wasn't hard to do. It just kind of was kind of tedious. But I'm really impressed with how they all turned out for a squishy fidget makeover for $1.25 for each of the squishies. I think they turned out really well, and honestly, there's nothing cuter than a little bubble tea narwhal. I am so in love with this little guy. He's so cute. I hope you had fun watching me turn these squishies into fidget toys. Please let me know what else you think I could turn into fidget toys, or what other ideas. Say, I've got 2 more. Look at these guys. These also came from the Dollar Tree. I couldn't figure out what to do with those guys. So if you have ideas, leave it in the comments and just tell me how you're doing today. I hope that you are having an amazing day, and I love you to pieces. Bye-bye, squishy fans.